Hello, welcome to this video tutorial. In this video tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to use kitsunebi. Okay, now this our kitsunebi. Yeah, this is it. So we're going to click on kitsunebi. Now kitsunebi is open. I already have some socks or proxies that I've already input on it before. So now I'm going to teach you how to add the proxy you've copied. No, before you do anything on this kitsunebi, you must have copied your proxy or socks from the residential IP provider. Here I've used Dataimpulse. Dataimpulse is a proxy site whereby you buy socks that you kitsunebi. And now I've already bought sub on Dataimpulse and I've copied my socks. Now I'm going to add it to kitsunebi. The next thing for us to do here is to click on the plus icon on the right top of this app. So I've clicked on it. After clicking on it, it will bring out this list. Click on add endpoint. Yeah, then go to manual. Click on manual. Yes, this is what it brings out after I clicked on the manual. There is remark, protocol, address, ports. But the first thing, there's something I usually do for me to differentiate the city in case I have more than one proxy. So I have to write the city in the remark. So for example, the proxy I copied is for Miami City. So I'm going to write Miami. Yeah, that's Miami in the remark. And note, this is not really important and it's not compulsory, but it's just for me to differentiate it. So that's why we put in Miami. Now the next thing to do is to change the protocol for VMX to socks. No, you click on the VMS. This is it. Click on the VMS. Then click on socks. Socks is what you want to input. So click on socks. I've clicked on socks. The next thing to do is to input the address, port, user, and password. The rest we don't need it. Like I said I've already copied the data from the source from Dataimpulse. I'm going to paste it here. So I'll paste. No, this is not it. I've copied already. So this is what I copied. So I'm going to paste. But proxy providers, they have the different way of presenting socks. This is for Dataimpulse. Dataimpulse is different from iProxy website, but I'm using Dataimpulse for this tutorial. So after I paste what I copied here, the next thing for us to do is to separate the address, port, user, and password. So using Dataimpulse, what we are going to do is to take the last. Okay, this is what you should do. This is combination of address, port, user, and password. So we need to separate this. This is a column. Looking at this sign. this sign, that's a column. This sign is at sign. This column at sign, they are used to separate the address, port, user, and password. So we are going to separate it by removing the column and the at sign. So that's what I'm going to do now. First, the last part is the port. This is what I usually do. I write the port, which is 10000. That's 40. Then I clean the ports here. So after doing that, this is address. Where we paste what we copied is where the address is supposed to be. So after we have taken the port, the next starting from the back is the address. So which means we are going to clean everything from this address bar and leave the address. Address is usually in numbers and in IP. For us that know what IP address is, IP address is the combination of digits. So on the address we leave the IP address. Sometimes the address won't be on an IP address, it might be in DNS address. DNS will have something like go.com, so it has a domain name, but here we are using the IP address. So we leave the IP address in the address bar, or should I say in the address column, and clean everything, leaving the address. That's the IP address. So we now have the IP address, the port. It remains the user and the password. So what we copied from Dataimpulse, which is the socks or the proxy, we're going to paste in the username again. And remember, you have already gotten the ports, the address, remaining the password and username. So what we are going to do is we clean the port and the IP address. Yes, remember I told you that the at sign and the column sign, they are just used to separate the address, port, user, and password. So remember to clean the sign. So we've cleaned it. What is left here is the username and the password after we have cleaned the address and port. So start from the back. The first is the port, like I said, followed by the IP address, and we have cleaned those two. So the next is the password. That after we have cleaned the address, so the next is the password. So this is the password. This is the password. So we will clean the password because we are on username bus. So we clean the password, leaving the username. We will clean it to this column. We will clean it to that column. We also clean the column. As I said, the column is used to separate address, port, user, and password. So we clean it. We clean the user and the password together with the column, leaving the username. Hope you guys are getting what I'm saying here. So you clean the password, that you have cleaned it, then the column which is used to separate. So the remaining is the username. So that's the username. Then we paste the password. We input the password. Then we go back to our clipboard to paste the the whole sort that we copied. So I've pasted it. Then by now you should have know what the port, the address, and the password is. So having known that, we are going to clean the port, the address, and the user, leaving the password because we are on the password bus. So the last one is the port. I've also cleaned the column which is used to separate them. Then the one that is next is the address. I'll clean the address. Then also clean the @ which is used as a separator. So we now have the username and the password, and you know that we are on the password bus, so we need to put the password in it. So it means having the username and the password, it means we are going to clean the username. And I said starting from the back, we have the port, the address, the password, then the first is the username, all separated by column sign and the @. So now we have the password and the username. So we are supposed to leave the password in the password box. So we are going to clean the username. So you start from the column sign which is used to separate. So we clean the password. We clean the username, leaving the password. So starting from here, are you guys seeing this? Starting from the column, you clean it. So I'm about to clean. I'm cleaning now. Starting from the column to all the username. So I've cleaned the username. So we are now left with the address, the port, username, password, all separated. So that's it. Yeah, I'll be able to teach you how to separate our address, port, username, and password. After we have input these 4 elements into their bus, so next thing for us is to save. Remember, or should I say you should note, don't touch anything apart from the address, port, username, password, and the protocol. Leave the rest, because anything you touch, anything you change might affect, not that it will affect the connection. So let me refresh or review what I've said. At first, at the remark, I put Miami to show or to differentiate the city that I have from the list of deposit. So after I've put Miami, I've inserted Miami, then the protocol, it was VMS, so I changed it to socks because socks is what we are using here. So from the source, we input address, port, username, and password. After we have done that, the next thing for us is to save what we have input. Save. Remember to save, because if you don't save, everything we've done will go and we have to start from the beginning. So it is as we said. See it here at the bottom. This is the new socks that we saved, Miami. So the next thing for us is to refresh to know if our source is active or timeout. As you can see timeout for the ones I've said before. Timeout, 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 timeout. All this one means the source is not active. So if you should connect, you won't be able to browse to go to the internet because it sucks at timeout and can't connect. So the next, like I said, the next thing for us is to refresh. This is the refresh button. We will click on the refresh icon to refresh the page to see if our source is active or not. So I've clicked on refresh it. Yeah, it has given me the result. So it means our sorry, I'm not supposed to click. So it has given me result. This, after I refresh the page, this is what it gave me. It gave me the speed of the socks that I just input. So it means this is active. But if it gave me timeout, it means not active. I have to choose another socks. But this is active, so we are free to go. For us to connect this, we have to tap on the socks that we just copied, or any socks you want to use. You just tap on it. This is Miami. If for example I have many socks and I want to choose one, the one that I want to choose is what I will tap on. Miami, I'm using Miami. If it's Dallas I want to use, I'll just tap on Dallas. But I want to we are using Miami now, so we are going to tap on Miami. So after you tap on Miami, this play sound, where is it? This play sound, we are going to click on it to start or to connect the VPN. So we click on play. Yeah, as you can see, it is running. So that's how to connect our kitsunebi with our socks or proxy. So our connection is on. Now that's all on how to connect our kitsunebi with the socks from Dataimpulse. Thank you for watching the video and have a nice day.